Okay, so welcome back to my channel. This is episode 3, and the hauntings are getting worse. The candle lights are flickering because of the ghost, and she doesn't get much sleep. So I don't know if they're gonna keep messing with her sleep like that. But like that egg we found in Easter, um, and then this little is it a chalice? I want to keep some things for like uh heirlooms or something, but they're also good for like if she needs fast money. So I kind of just want to keep them around for those things. Um, oh my god. No, is that where I left it? Oh god. That's gonna make me upset because oh, she has to offer her soul. I really want to keep a chalice through the ages. And if that's where it stays, it's gonna be gone. Fair warning. So there she is with her breakfast, talking to the ghost. Like, I love that. I absolutely love it. Yes. And I got a little screen capture that might be the what am I talking about? The picture for this generation. Oh, what did he do? Was it good or bad? No, he'd be red if it was bad, right? So far so good with the ghost. Oh, the gnomes. Oh, I hate the gnomes. I don't know what they need, and I know I could easily Google it, but I just chance it. And there's two of them, right? So I gave him something. I think I gave him fruitcake, and he did not like that. So he's angry, and I tried to appease him, and then I'm like, okay, well, let's try something different. Does it ever work to appease the gnomes? Because it never works for me. It's never worked for me. And that oh, and now I have two, and oh my goodness, it's anxiety inducing, these little guys. And I and this is where I messed up. This is where I messed up because the word looked like fire, and I was mad, and I was like, you know what, you want to be like that, fine, fine, I'm gonna do some magic on you. And my magic is untamed magic, and I started a fire. You don't understand. I don't have a fire alarm, if you remember. I didn't, and I couldn't click on her to call the fire department, and I was so lost. Like, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Just wait it out? Is it gonna go away on its own? And I'm just sitting here watching the fire, and then it spreads, and look, it's spreading. And all I kept saying was, oh no, oh no, 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 no. And you see the chalice is right there. I said, this is it. This is it. I'm going to burn down my house and have to start from scratch and have nothing because I'm not going to cheat my way out of this one. And look, more fire. Oh, and that gnome disappeared. And I think the other gnome, oh no, he's still there. And then this one, I was like, well, you didn't do anything bad. So let's get you out of here before you burn to death. And um, my couch is gone. My little table is gone. My chair is gone. And I'm just sitting there watching because I don't know what to do. I literally didn't know. I didn't know what I know now. I know now what to do. So I was like, I gotta let her just like rage, like rave the fire out, or. And I'm just sitting there watching because I should have put a fire. I just should have put sprinklers or something in the house. And I literally sat there, dumbfounded, like, this is it. I don't know when it'll stop, or if it'll go out on its own. And then I was like, oh, it says extinguish. So I was like, I could call the fire department. So I was like, okay, well, let me just start. And then, but how, if I'm going to extinguish it, then how am I going to call? I should have called first and then extinguish. But I digress. So finally, I'm putting out the fire and I'm like, am I gonna burn? Like, she's in the fire. And at least I'm doing something about it, right? And then I'm like, oh, the fire's gone down. I was like, extinguish some more, extinguish some more. So now I know all I have to do is click the fire to extinguish it. That I didn't know. I felt like my mouse was gonna catch on fire. No, I'm just kidding. But like, why didn't I try that? I was just hopelessly lost. So I lost my entire living room. And that gnome didn't even burn. I don't even know what happened. I don't know. I guess I got some money while I was fighting that fire, and then I caught on fire. And I'm like, it's not going out. It's not going out. And then I was like, oh, I can extinguish myself. All because I used untamed magic. So this is gonna happen more often than not. Look at her. Look at her. All because of that gnome. Oh, this would be a better screen. I think I'm gonna get a screen capture of this. This is what I need. Yeah. Defeated. Utterly defeated. So sad. I am sorry for you, Miss Spindle. I understand. And look at him. Look at no. He has the audacity to turn around and watch. So I was like, you know what? You know what? I was like, see, it says infernate or something. That's inferno. That's fire. I was like, oh, I caused this. I caused it. That's when I realized it was me. I'm the one. I'm the reason. And I'm just like so over it with Gnome Day. Like, I know that if you do the right thing, the gnomes give you like seeds and they give you all kinds of stuff, and they're like a lot. They're very generous, but they're also very, very spiteful. And you can pause that to read it. Basically, she's very fearful of fires. Doesn't want to go through that again, but she's happy about putting out the fire. She's like, yeah, I did that, and you did because I didn't know what to do. And I keep seeing that little red flame, and it just makes me so angry that he just ruined my cute little home. Yes, it's his fault. I know that I'm the one that made Elspeth try to burn him. I know that it was Elspeth's magic, but look at her, and she's still like, why is she still dirty? I don't understand. And so she begged one more time, like, dude, I'm so sorry. I was sorry for everything I did. And he shocked her again. This is what I mean. It doesn't work. So at that point, I was so angry. I was like, you know what? You know what? I am gonna win. And I won at least like $200 or whatever, however much the gnome is. So this is the first magical sim that asks Elspeth for a duel, and I have not had her practicing. She hasn't practiced one. I mean, okay, she did it once. Remember back at the Finchwick Fair, but I haven't had her practice. So something that I need to put on my list is um, she needs to focus more on building her magical prowess because I mean, I'm gonna spoil it. She's gonna fail. We know this, so bear with me. It's time to duel. It looks so cool. This world is really pretty. And here I am in my like tab view trying to um get an image that looks really nice because I think it's cute when they use their magic. And I was like, oh, shooting stars? Because I never tab. So I didn't even know the sky looked like that. It was really pretty. But I obviously missed some of the magic. That's cute. That's a good scene. Oh, she failed horribly. And then she said, I gotta do some push ups. Knock it off, rub it off. We're fine, we're fine. And the way Royben just left, he just left. He's like, yeah, all right, not even a match. Like, why did I waste my time? And if you read the books Modern Fairy Tale, he is a warrior, then he becomes a king. So he is he does not have time for this nonsense, okay? Cuz and he's also the what is it? The court, the night court or the unseelie court or something like that. Look how pretty. That's so pretty. That could be a screensaver, just like a background to the TV. Like, I mean, not TV, to your computer. Like you open your computer and that's your background, like the city, the floating cities. That's really cute. So, I decided to explore this world a little bit to see what I can find in this magical realm since I want Elsbeth's generation to be highly magical. Um, I don't remember where she got that gem from. Was it the battle? I don't remember. Um, anyways, there are a few things around, like some stones and stuff that she can dig in. She can fish, and oh, maybe that's where I got it from. I'm sorry, guys. My cough is still not gone. And then I have her study because I'm like, she failed horribly, so she needs to study. And I think the last time I did some gameplays, I realized that from the library you can bring books home, or maybe she got that book somewhere else. But I think that you can bring books home from the library, and I decided to do that because then she could, I mean, she could probably read the books anyway from her little stack. I don't know if she had to buy them or not, but if she brings them home, I think that she could just put them in her stack and then they'll be available for her to read. If I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments. And I think she's hungry right now, but I wanted to spend as much time as I could in this realm before sending them back. I could travel here anytime, but she was already here because she was summoned by Wrath Royben Rye. And then I was like, oh, I didn't even get her a cauldron. So maybe I should get her a cauldron for her house. Like not inside, of course, because her house is too small. But I don't know all that you can do with a cauldron. And maybe that'll be one of her heirlooms, like, oh, that old cauldron in the attic. And so here I found her studying with um, Fawn. She's one of the pixies that I made from Pixie Hollow. And I was like, oh my god, Fawn's cute. They should be friends. And this is where I mentioned before that they're not wearing what I made them wear. I dressed her so prettily when I created her. Like she was one of my favorite of all the fairies. Her and what's the other one's name? Rosita. Bro, I don't know what her name was. The flower one. Anyways, this is not it. Look at what she's wearing. I never use those pants. Okay, those pants are ugly. And her colors were like greens and oranges, I think. And she actually had on one of those it was a costume, I think, but I didn't care because it worked. And I made her barefoot because she is like the animal fairy. So why are they changing their clothes? Because this is not it. They be tacky. Okay, rant over. But did you see how she was practicing her magic? Like, I need to do that more with Elspeth because I want Elspeth to be the most renowned spellcaster that was known of her era. She is powerful. Everybody's like, oh, Elspeth with the orange eyes or the cat eyes, or oh yeah, I remember her. That's the kind of vibe I want when I think of Elspeth's legacy. So she went upstairs, got a few books, and came home, went to sleep, made some food, and now she's doing the laundry. Poor Elle, she is home alone doing laundry. It's winter. She has an outhouse. The girl needs, I need to play a little bit more aggressively so that she can have a little bit more action in her life. Because, like, she's just like, la di da di da, going to do the laundry in the ice cold outside. Should I build a room for her to do her laundry in or just leave it outside? Because, like, what did they do back then in the winter? They just did it outside? Gosh, that's miserable. Absolutely. I bet, like, frostbite. Like, oh, somebody was calling her. Uh, like, who is that even? She was so upset about that, whoever you are. Or maybe I should put it, like, on the porch? Or maybe I should get rid of that bucket in the bathroom and make the bathroom a little bit bigger and put it in there. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. If you guys have any ideas, you can put it in the comments below. And when I first saw this, I did not know that these were functional items. I thought they were just like decoration. But it's really cool that you can go as far as this. I feel like I wish we could have more decade friendly home items, decoration items, because I mean, everybody does a legacy challenge or a decades challenge, so I feel like it should have happened already, where you could just be like, this person's from the 1800s, this person's from the 90s, this person's from 2001, and then like you can find all the home decoration that would fit that time frame. I guess it adds too much, maybe it's too much. I don't know how hard it is, because I already was complaining about the way that it's hard to find stuff in the catalog when you're trying to build a house, and you're looking for that one specific item and you can't find it because you don't know where it is, and it's not named an accurate name. It's named something silly, so it's really hard to find. And she's angry about that prank phone call, but here she is again getting another challenge to a duel. And of course she's gonna take it, because I think anytime she takes a challenge, it's gonna work for her. It's gonna help her build her strength. All right, you guys, you know what time it is. It is time to duel. Oh man, Elspeth, your legacy. You're hurting your legacy. Oh, poor Elle. And she's so done with losing. She's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go home and go to bed. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Oh, she was gonna sleep on the bench. Oops. So we are back home. Um, I wonder if there's any. Oh, they're wet, wet. Wait, is that because it's snowing that they're wet like that, or is it because um, it's just drying? Like, that's what I was wondering. Oh, look, the water's getting. No, that's butterflies. I thought the water was getting splashed on. Maybe it is. I don't know. So, is there any, like, does the weather matter for that? Like, if it's raining outside, your clothes aren't going to dry, right? That's probably the case. And then we have Goodry the Ghost. Yay! He showed up. I think last time I played a haunted house, he never showed, and I didn't know why. And then I learned. Well, I learned. He explains it, um, in here, why. can you like have a romantic relationship with a ghost? Is that something we want Elspeth to do? Instead of taking one of those eligible non-bachelors. So I'm just trying. This is my first time interacting with him. Oh, she can flirt with him. She can flirt with him. Yes. Yep. Yep. Maybe it'll be him. Maybe it'll be the Grim Reaper. Why are you here? Who are you? Any advice living here? So who are you? Who is Godry? Claude Renee something, but you can call me Godry. I'm a bit of an expert in the paranormal, and I'll never turn down a chance to help someone in need. I'll be chasing after the unknown all my life and afterlife. Let me know if you need help. Okay. So I guess I need to do all of these and then learn about him, but maybe also flirt with him. And maybe we can go that route. If he's a ghost, can he get her pregnant? Cause I don't know. If it wasn't immediately apparent, I'm a ghost. And ghosts need to haunt somewhere. If you can crash here for the time being, if I can crash here for the time being, I'll help you out with all the other haunted happenings going around. Little scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Sounds like a deal. But if you are sick of Gidry, you can prevent me from appearing with that weird hand statue you might have seen. I won't fuss. No questions asked. I'm one of the good ones, remember. I'll understand if you need some space. And I think that's why that he never came before, because I think that hand, like, it was just there. I was like, oh, this pack, I want all this pack stuff. And I didn't know it was preventing me from interacting with him. And I saw people said that they had this ghost, and I'm like, where did he come from? Because I've never seen him. So now I know it's the hand. The hand, that little palm that looks like a mannequin hand for the women or for the nail techs that do nails, and it looks like one of those, but it has like tattoos all over the palm. That thing. Okay, you guys, I am going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.